Willow Lane Primary School is based in a socially and economically deprived area. We have 181 pupils on roll and 37% of our children are on free school meals. We've been part of the Food for Life partnership since 2009. In 2010 we got our bronze award and we are well on our way to getting our silver award. However, this hasn't been an easy journey and it's been not been very easy embedding and sustaining the changes. But what we did at first is we started a School Nutrition Action Group, which is a community-based alliance which has pupils, staff, parents and carers, school nurse, catering staff, all on the group. Our aim is to work together to review and improve the school food service. One of the jobs that the School Nutrition Action Group do is to review the school menu and adjust it to ensure that there's a range of local and organic produce on the menu, and also that we have the children's preferences on there, so the children go and speak to the other children to see what they'd like on the menu. And this also then indicates what is grown in our school allotment, which is managed by the teachers and the pupils and parents and carers. The vegetables are grown and they are used in the school kitchen as well as cookery sessions and after school clubs with pupils and parents and carers, so it's a community-based approach. And they're also involved in planting and growing and harvesting the produce. But as I said before, it hasn't been an easy journey. We applied for a lottery bid in 2010 and we were successful, which gave us the opportunity to create 8 beds for an allotment, get a shed and equipment and a greenhouse. And this was so exciting and everyone was, you know, looking forward to it, but it was very difficult to get all staff and children on board at first. And in the first year, it wasn't very successful. The second year we still had problems, and at one point we were going to just put the grass back over the allotment and not use it because there just wasn't the time commitment that we could do, because I was working on the allotment with a colleague, but we had other jobs to do and we were pulled left, right and centre. So what happened was it had to go to the school governors, and they supported what we were trying to achieve, and that current staff had other commitments, so we needed time to be given to the allotment for it to be successful. They wanted to support organic fruit and vegetables being grown at school and the children being involved and educated about healthy eating in the food chain. Therefore, the governors decided to employ a gardener in residence who would work with classes and the children and staff, and also would run 2 after-school clubs. And during this period, I've also been working with the catering staff. It's been hard and it's taken time to get everybody on board, having a choice of vegetables on the menu that are organic and local rather than frozen. This year has been really successful, however. The catering staff have challenged themselves and used different ingredients from our school allotment that they haven't used before, as well as, you know, using some of the apples from the allotment to make apple crumble and making lots of courgette soup and lots of different things, which is all fresh and local. However, although we have got the fruit and vegetables from the allotment, we're still working with Lancashire County Council to get organic meat as an option on our school menu. This has been a slow process and we've been waiting for 2 years to get our silver award because we haven't been able to do this. I had a meeting with the colleagues from Lancashire County Council Food Service, and we are looking into how we can get this on the menu. Tomorrow, for the first time, however, we're going to be having organic burgers with other organic produce and some vegetables from our allotment. So this is a really big success. But as I said, it has been a long journey. The allotment for the first year has been a success, hasn't it? We've managed to grow courgettes, pumpkins, peas, beans, everything, all of which has been used in our school kitchen, and also in curriculum time I've been working with the children and they've been cooking things and letting the other children sample it throughout the school so they know what's involved in the allotment. So it has been the first successful year. Maria runs one of the after-school clubs, so she's going to tell you a little bit about that.
All right, leave it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I run one of the afternoon gardening clubs, Key Stage 2 one. We take girls and boys from right across the primary age range, so we've got children from 5 right up to 11 joining in all the activities. The children have learned about all sorts of aspects of gardening, from crop rotation to what vegetables to plant at what time of year. They've learned how to use utensils safely, how to plant seeds. And the highlight, I think, for all the children is actually harvesting the vegetables Particularly the pumpkins this year, absolutely huge. We've had pumpkin decorating competitions, and the pumpkins were used in soups in the kitchen. We've picked peas from the pods, and we just sat there and ate them like sweets. And for the children to have that enjoyment and that interaction so closely has been amazing. They learnt to recognise what vegetables they're actually eating and what they're called, which some of them didn't. So it's been a huge success, the gardening club this year.
Yeah, and obviously that's going to continue, isn't it? Okay. And that's with our gardener in residence who helps support the allotment. Also, as part of I'm Healthy Schools Coordinator in school, we've also been getting parents and carers to come and do cookery sessions. We have a cookathon every year where we get as many families cooking at the same time in the mornings and afternoons, which always proves a really good success. And this year it'll be great because we can use our fruit and vegetables from our allotments, so that's going to be a plus. Also, we invite parents and carers to come in for lunch with their children, and this again is going to be great because they can come and sample some of the local produce, which will be good. So what is the impact that's happened in our schools since all this has happened? The children want to try new ingredients where before they wouldn't, go anywhere near it, and go into the allotment and trying things before they've even actually they've just been picked is fantastic. But also it's what they understand what's involved in the food process. They know, they are growing, they are harvesting, they are picking it, they are cooking with it, and they're tasting it. So the whole, they're involved in the whole thing. We've also encouraged our children to go to a local farm visit once a year. So, and since 2010 and to 2011, when we did a pupil questionnaire, only 52% of our Year 6 pupils said that they choose they like fruit and vegetables, and a minority would choose a healthy option. But in 2012 to 2013, 79% of our Year 5 pupils and 84% of our Year 4 pupils indicated they like fruit and vegetables. So this is part of having the allotment and growing things and picking them and being involved in the whole process has proved that we're having more people eating fruit and vegetables within our school. And at the moment, there seems to be a holistic approach towards it, doesn't it? All staff are on board. There is still time constraints, but because we have got this gardener in residence, it has helped enormously, okay? And that's 10 hours a week that she's paid for through school. But it just means now, there feels like there's an end in sight, that we're able to get our silver award. We've got our organic meat and organic ingredients tomorrow, so hopefully this is how it will be in the future. Okay, thank you. I've got some photographs if anybody wants to have a look from our school allotment, and also some plans of what we're growing in our allotment next year, so you can come and have a look at those if you want to. Okay, thank you.